Hello Pisces, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I'll be doing your love and relationships reading for the time period of March 7th to the 13th, 2022. Please remember that this is a general reading, it is not a personal read. Take what's for you, leave the rest for whoever it's meant for. We are going to go with the Wisdom of the Oracle to start off here. Guidance and insight. We have Unfinished Symphony. Number 10. It's a completion of something happening here. Getting back to yourself. Remember, we're all works of art. We're all constantly creating, recreating. We have New Life in the reverse. That's a protection message. And we have No Place Like Home, also a protection message. I feel like starting a new life, but don't take the old energy with you. I feel like the No Place Like Home card can represent, and it feels like to me in this situation, you're starting anew. You're something new coming in here. You're starting over or starting anew. You have yourself. You got to bring your old self back out, or whatever you've learned, to the new situation. But don't let yourself fall into a comfort zone here. A place of home that feels home in your heart could be the way someone treated you, and if you weren't happy in that situation, or it didn't pan out, you don't want to let yourself keep getting, like, a lot of us end up in relationships that end up ending the same way, or turning out the same way, and it could be because we're going to a place that, even though it wasn't something we liked, it's comfortable. It may start out the same way, but it may not end the same way. Okay, let's go into the book here. We have the number 10. Unfinished Symphony. Essential meanings: unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. The Oracle's message: this is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward till you are leaving things unfinished. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Your relationship message: moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are, make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved, and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. Let's see, we have New Life, the number 39. All right. Essential meanings: birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. And your protection message: you must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You're at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all, and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. I feel like not rushing into things. Enjoy your single life for a while if you have broken up with someone. Don't let someone come, because a lot of times people are just waiting on the sidelines, waiting for you to get out of a relationship because they want to be with you. That doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It doesn't mean that it wouldn't be a good thing. But I feel like you need to take that time, that breather in between. No Place Like Home. Essential meanings: authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Your protection message: there are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty for what we know, even if the qualities we seek in other people and in external conditions are expressed in unhealthy ways. Avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust that there you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Remember, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar. And you will attract and be drawn to the very things you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. Very, very, very interesting. Great advice, though, as well. All right here, Pisces. Let's move on here to the body of your read. We have Seven of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this is moving on, getting over a relationship where someone took from you. They took a part of you and walked away. I feel like I'm not feeling a strong attachment, but it still bothered you. It still hurt you in some way. Or maybe this is a feeling of you don't think you're attached to that, but you were. It's still affecting you. You have the Five of Wands. This fives are conflicts that may arise, and this is about moving on, learning that it wasn't your fault in a situation, or if it was your fault, taking responsibility for it, and getting over it, healing yourself. If the other person, if you did something, maybe you were the one that walked away or cheated or whatever. If you did, then own up to what you did. I feel like that is the part of the struggle there, is taking the responsibility. Even people who cheat sometimes will be like, well, it's your fault because you didn't show me enough affection. Well, it's they treat me better than you. You know what I'm saying? Kind of energy here. Don't do that, though. Stop, breathe, know that you could have done things differently. You could have left the relationship before it got that far. If the person wasn't making you happy or satisfying you, then you should have left. You should have told them, and you should have left, and then pursued another person. You have the Strength card in the reverse here. Same goes for your other person. I feel like you having trouble trusting. See, in the Strength card in the upright, she's got her hand in the lion's mouth and petting on him. And if it's in the reverse, though, I feel like maybe you're having trust issues here. Needing to, it could be about someone misusing your love. You have the Empress card here. I want to put her right in the middle here. I feel like this is you finding your way beyond the struggles. See, they're in the background. You have new life, breathing new life into your situation here. New love. You have the Ace of Wands, learning from what has happened to you, and learning from your own mistakes as well. You have the King of Pentacles. You have Leo and you have a Leo energy here, a fire energy going on here, as well as earth energy here. This could be your person or placements that you have. You have the Two of Swords here. This is a card of a crossroads, being at a crossroads in a situation with yourself, possibly with within a relationship, within a situation. Feeling, I think you know what way you need to go. You know what you need to do. You've learned from past experience that, taking a certain route. So, someone here may have trouble with fidelity. I have to say it. I'm not trying to downgrade anybody here, but I feel like someone here has a trouble with fidelity. You want the other person to stay devoted to you and things. And I feel like sometimes you get that out of the relationship, but they may stay honoring you, but they don't give you the emotion or the passion goes away. things, life happens though. That passion, I think you're always striving for that passion, that passionate beginning of a relationship, and that's what causes you to feel like this person no longer has that for you anymore. Life goes on. Work is involved. Making ends meet. Doing what you have to do to survive. That doesn't mean that they don't love you. It doesn't mean that passion won't return. But I feel like maybe you have someone here. It's not everybody. Take this resonates. Has a tendency to go. And I think this is happening again. I feel like someone's in this second cycle of this. You may have cheated in the past. Because you didn't feel like they loved you anymore. Because the passion didn't feel like it was there anymore. That wasn't the case, and they were devoted. And now you've moved on, and now I feel like this is beginning to happen with this next person. So be mindful of that. That's just someone in particular, it's not everybody, but just be mindful of it and learn from these mistakes. You have the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Page of Wands here as well. This may be that crossroads you were at, needing to learn from it. Learn from mistakes. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, you put a lot of effort into relationships here. You put a lot of effort, your time, everything. But you're willing to walk away just as quickly if things go wrong, things go awry. Willing to leave things behind, packing up and leaving. Somebody keeps running. I feel like somebody keeps running away. You run away from love. And the second, you feel someone here feels like the passion is the part of it. The passion is the solid part of the relationship, and it's not. And it could be from past traumas. It could be from past lost loves, or even stemming all the way from childhood. We carry these things all through life with us, and we've got to learn from them, though. We've got to open our eyes and understand this is why this is happening again and again and again. And that goes hand in hand with this no place like home. Constantly going to a comfortable place. You know? I'm going to bring this up because this feels like a lot of people are like, oh, well, the good guys always find the bad girls and vice versa. I don't think you're a bad person, though. I feel like you are constantly striving, and you're not, and you want a love you want a love devoted to you. You find it, but somehow you still feel like they're not devoted to you because they're taking care of things. Their mind has to be on other things. You can't control people. You can't make it constantly passionate over and over and over. And stop feeling like that is the only thing in a relationship, or that is the main thing in a relationship. There's plenty of other things. The fact that somebody's devoted to you means there's love there. Means that eventually you may not find another person like them again. So be very mindful of what you're throwing away. And when you're sitting here thinking of this crossroads, thinking of doing something, I feel like some of you are thinking of doing something that may hurt that other person. This Page of Wands here, I feel like wait. If you're thinking about doing something that is against your relationship in any way, think again. I feel like something's going to come out here. This Page of Wands, you're going to come to this realization here. It may be about this gift from the universe coming in here. And it is an ace. So I feel like if somebody said something or asked a question at one point through this, since this card was dropped, it is a yes. And I feel like it has to do with holding out. You will learn something about this experience this time. Very interesting. Here, let me get a few message cards for you. Here, Pisces. Some clarity cards. I said message, but I meant clarity. Whoa, it's a lot. We're gonna keep them though, all at once. Sometimes they come out a few at a time, and sometimes it's all at once. All right. We have the Six of Coins here. This is a card of gifts giving. Good things coming in, possibly from the universe. Positive reinforcement. Maybe to help you change. Maybe to help you see the light this time. You have the Nine of Wands. Here we go. This may be the time. I feel like wait. Don't do something that you may have done in the past. Whatever it was. Could be anything. Whatever it is. Don't I feel like you're almost you're ready to go down that path again. I feel like it's stopping you. You've been through this before, again and again. Stop the cycle, I feel like saying. You have the Palace of Swords. This is about communication. This is the palaces are overall feelings cast on the read sometimes, which I feel like this is what it is here. Open lines of communication. Tell your person how you feel. Don't do anything until, I'm going to put this here, don't do anything until you talk to them. Don't do anything irrational. Don't do anything that may seem rational to you, but is an irrational move. You have the Hermit. Finding what it is that you really want. Is it because you don't feel loved in a situation and that's why you do what you do, or the actions that you take? Or is it because you actually just want multiple partners? That could be as well, which is, I'm not knocking that. That's to each his own, and what is choices are choices. You know, if live your life to the way it's going to make you happy. That's what I feel like saying. You have the Page of Coins, which is the Page of Pentacles here. This is a messenger. It's funny, it's message on top of message. I feel like something's going to happen money-wise here. It feels like something is going to happen. And this may be what this person, talk to your person. I feel like be open and talk to your person here with this palace sitting here. It's about communication. Talk to them. Maybe you don't think that they are into you like they were, but in reality it's because they're going to have this you have the conversation with them, they're going to tell you. It's going to be some learning experience. You're going to be like, they're going to be like, I'm just working hard. I'm trying to make I'm trying to make things right for us. And I want to make you happy. And maybe their version of making you happy is giving you a house, giving you a solid foundation to live. Maybe they're overlooking the fact that you could live in a shack as long as they treated you with that passion and love, and that that's what you feel is commitment. That may be what you feel is commitment. Or it could be vice versa. Maybe it's a flip of the coin. It's the other way around as well here. You have Palace of Cups. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Hold on just a minute. Forgot to silence the phone. All right, Palace of Cups. This is an overall feel of the read. I think there's love, definite love here. I feel like someone is trying to make a future for you. I knew someone once who told me that their new husband, he bought a house, he worked very hard, and he rushed in to buy a house for her, and he was putting 100% in, and he was building things within the house. He was changing things. As soon as she said she wanted something, he would go get it. He would fix it for her the way she wanted, because he thought that's what she wanted. And in reality, she wanted to, that wasn't where she wanted to live. The house wasn't where she wanted to live. He rushed into it thinking he was supporting her and uplifting her. And in reality, he was breaking her down. And I think in the long run, he figured that out. But I feel like this is what this is about. Someone trying to take care of you and nurture you in a way that they think is what they need to do. But you need to open the lines of communication and let them know, this is what I want. I could be with you anywhere. We could have anything. I'm sure nice things are nice, but I want you home. I want you here with me. I want you to spend as much time as possible. You know, I feel like telling somebody, start a business together. Something that you both can invest in and to spend more time together if that's what you need. And you have the Five of Coins. This is a begging energy. One of you wants appreciation, which and the other just wants attention. Come to a happy medium with it, I feel like saying. Come to a happy medium. We're going to pull some message cards here before I close the read. Whoa, hopping out all over. We have Abracadabra with Wings, Fantastic Good Fortune, and Lucky Chances. I'm going to put this right here. I feel like this relationship you're in just needs more communication. You have achievement, win the award, accolade, or contract. I feel like in contract, this is talking about marriage. I feel like it's commitment. It may just be not so much marriage, but commitment in general, which could be just a proposal. Little luxuries. Generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. I'm going to put this right here. Talking it out, being open with your lines of communication with your person. You will figure out what it is really in the back of each other's minds for what you feel is a positive relationship. All right, Pisces, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Tap that bell icon for notification of future uploads. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.